Hurricane Ida is devastating southeastern Louisiana. Good evening, I'm Mike Naso with this 9 o'clock, 9:30 Sunday night update on our very dangerous hurricane. You can see that beautiful water vapor imagery as the eye has finally started to fill in. Look at it, came ashore as a Category 4 with 150 mile per hour winds right near Port Fourchon and Grand Isle. There has been extreme wind damage, extreme storm surge, and a lot of flooding. There's a lot of chaos going on right now in Louisiana. Here's the latest as of 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern from the National Hurricane Center. Ida's eye passing just west of New Orleans. Catastrophic surge, hurricane force winds, and flash flooding continuing in portions of southeastern Louisiana. They just had a wind gust to 89 miles per hour on Pontchartrain Causeway and a sustained wind of 61 at the Gulfport Marina in Mississippi, and then a gust to 75 at Shell Beach, Louisiana. These are nothing compared to some of the winds we've been seeing there in southeast Louisiana, and it's not winding down fast enough. This is still a Category 3 hurricane with 115 mile per hour winds, 947 millibar pressure, came ashore at about 150 and 930 millibars, but that was, good grief, almost 9 hours ago. And this thing is still a major hurricane. You know what it is? It's hot and humid down there, and the system's taking forever to weaken. It's about 30 miles west of New Orleans and about 45 miles southeast of Baton Rouge, and you guys in Baton Rouge and New Orleans are getting hammered. Here's the radar imagery, and you can see New Orleans, Kenner, Laplace, Lake Pontchartrain, Mandeville, Covington, Hammond, Ponchatoula. You guys are all in this very, very heavy weather on the right front quadrant of this major hurricane. Right now, Laplace, you are right in the thick of it. As of 9 p.m., you guys are getting hammered, and the system is slowed down at 9 miles an hour. It's not moving as fast as it was. So not only is that adding to the heavy rainfall threat with the flooding, but it's prolonging these winds, which are very, very extreme. You can see over to the mouth of the Pearl River, areas like Waveland, Bay St. Louis, Slidell, you're getting hammered as well. So this is a very dangerous storm. There's the water vapor imagery of the hurricane, and you can see the eye was visible for hours upon hours and well-defined. Finally, it's starting to fill in, but not fast enough, and you can see that onshore flow continuing right into southeastern Louisiana and western Mississippi, to say nothing of the water rises in Alabama and the Florida Panhandle. Here are the tide gauges, and you can see St. Bernard Parish over here. We've had, actually near Shell Beach, very, very high major flood threat, and then areas here around Lake Pontchartrain, we either don't have any data or it's showing the water rise going up and down. Nevertheless, even back towards areas of Mississippi, here you guys have been having major, major flood water rises near Waveland, and that's all on the right side of the circulation. Like I told you, when the hurricane is here, you have the flow around it, pushing in that constant fetch of moisture into the coast, and since it's slowed down, it's taking quite a long time. Right now it's over St. Charles, headed for St. John the Baptist, St. James, and areas there of Lake Maurepas. Very, very dangerous situation. We have a lot of power outages, and this is causing even more problems. You can see Terrebonne Parish, Lafourche Parish, St. Charles, St. James, Ascension, the entire area here of southeast Louisiana just getting pummeled. And if I zoom out, we actually have power outages also in the state of Mississippi, right in here. And so you guys probably right in those counties. I think it's Hancock County. Yep, memory serves. Hancock County there. Quite a lot of people without power as well. Rainfall is an extreme threat. Not only have we had the storm surge with this hurricane, but now that this dangerous hurricane is slowing down, we are going to have rain over the next few days that extends all the way up into the eastern seaboard here off New Jersey and New England. And again, that could cause devastating flooding. You could see here on the water vapor imagery, it's still pumping in moisture from the hot Gulf of Mexico. That's why this donut has taken so long to wind down. Also, it was a 930 millibar, 150 mile an hour hurricane. It's tied with Hurricane Laura last year and the 1856 hurricane as the strongest storm ever to hit Louisiana. So it's very, very dangerous. But all of this moisture and flooding and the power outages are causing problems for the pump. This is the Sewage and Water Treatment Board of New Orleans, and look at what they say. The power loss impacts the sewer pumping. There is no backup power to operate any of them, and there could be 84 stations impacted. The bottom line, every drop of water that falls in the city of New Orleans has to be pumped out. And we are having problems with the pumps, especially if the power's out. Look at that radar there. Again, these echoes here right over New Orleans, all these yellows and reds. You guys are in the thick of it right now, and that is not good news. Look at the eye wobbling, too. Came ashore down here, and watch it. Watch it wobble. Comes ashore, and then it moves up, and then it moves north, and then back to the west, slowing down. Just kind of menacing New Orleans right now as a dangerous major hurricane. This is a picture I saw on Twitter of some guy taking a selfie near Lake Pontchartrain, and I gotta say, it's an amusing thing to do, but that is very dangerous. That wave height is like 3 times the height of him, and he could have easily been sucked into the lake and never heard from again. So you got to be very, very careful. There's a lot of flooding going on. It's not that I don't want to give out more information. It's just that there's so much information, from the flooding in Laplace to the power outages in New Orleans and southeast Louisiana, the wind gusts they experienced in Grand Isle, and the storm surge. It is an all-around mess with a very dangerous hurricane. The Hurricane Ida, one of the great Gulf Coast hurricanes, one of the most powerful ever to hit the United States, what we call an awesome hurricane, coming ashore today on the 29th of August, 2021, in areas of Port Fourchon and Grand Isle, Louisiana. Finally starting to wind down, but it's not done yet. I'm Mike Naso with our continuing video update coverage on our YouTube page. Please like, subscribe, share this link with your family and friends, and we will continue to watch hurricane season 2021 rage on with a devastating Category 4 landfall in the United States today.